So we decided to create the book Aya's Home because we noticed a complete lack of books for our refugee kids.
All of the books about refugees were not for refugees. They were clearly for other American kids or other adults to learn what are refugees, what are the problems that they face.
They all described the problems of refugees in their home countries, and then refugees would immigrate to the US and the book would end.
Problems don't end once refugees get to the US, so we have to show those problems, but then also show their resolutions.
These kids definitely stick out a little bit at school, and it's really important that other people around them know that they're kids just like them. They feel the same things and they want the same things. Aya's Home in that way is for our refugee kids so that they know they are represented and that they belong here. So Aya is the 10-year-old protagonist of our book, and she is a Syrian refugee who has to come to the US and leave behind her old life. The story basically follows her as she has to go through all of these big changes in her life, and she has to start school, and she slowly realizes all of the issues surrounding her and how she has to build herself a new home in a completely different place. We decided to make Aya a girl because we want all of our refugees to see themselves represented, but even more than that, our girls in particular. We want them to know that they are independent and have a right to education despite what their culture might teach them.
It's important that she's a girl, that she's the one succeeding. She's not overcome by any male figures in her family. Seeing that in a book, that's really important. I remember one girl just came up to me and said, like, this is actually a really good book. And she was surprised, I think, to find something that she was reading that she liked. And maybe that hadn't happened before.
It's definitely helped the young girls in our class be able to see themselves in something. Having boys suddenly say, oh, girls can learn too, that in combination with these girls seeing female protagonists and saying, wow, that could be me, is what's really creating the change in our classroom.
In our Saturday classes, it's a lot of English, it's a lot of struggling, and it's a lot of hard work, but it's almost a break, I think, for them to be able to see, like, this is constant, this is here, and this is real.
When you tell a kid, hey, you can publish a book, it seems a little crazy at first. It seems like something a little far out, but the fact that we've shown these kids that, hey, you made this and it's a book now, it's kind of created a sense of I can do anything. And that's what, again, was one of our big intentions with the book.